So is your wallet behind your seat?
Yes.
Okay. So you, sir, could you step out and grab your own wallet behind your seat? Step out of the vehicle.
Okay.
And grab your wallet behind your seat. Do you understand English?
Can you read?
I can read.
Okay.
I believe. Yeah, you can't just have it kind of loosely in your pockets.
Do you mind just telling me what your first name is? I'm not going to ask you your last name, just so we can.
You can
talk.
call me Kenny.
I'm Corporal Sprinkles. This is Officer Hadaway. Kenny.
Thomas.
Thomas.
We are Norwegian journalists.
Oh.
Okay.
Your piece. Alright. Okay. Dude. Shit, dude. Is going to, returning from. I can walk from Key West all the way to Tallahassee if I want.
Imagine cruising through a quiet town, only to get swarmed by clueless cops who don't even know their own laws. This isn't just another routine stop. This is a full-blown interrogation over a perfectly legal foreign driver's license, with officers so desperate they pile up 4 patrol cars, fishing for anything to stick. But the driver? Calm, sharp, and ready with a camera, refusing to surrender his rights. Stay with us as this encounter unfolds, exposing ignorance and overreach in plain sight.
So is your wallet behind your seat?
Yes.
Okay. So you, sir, could you step out and grab your own wallet behind your seat? Step out of the vehicle.
Okay.
And grab your wallet behind your seat. What's wrong with the directions that I'm giving you? Is your wallet behind here?
Yeah.
Okay. Please grab your wallet so you can identify yourself. Any weapons in the vehicle?
Oh,
Anything
yes.
like that?
Yes, definitely.
Like what?
Weapons.
Okay, like what? Sir, what kind of weapons are in
I have
the
my
vehicle?
license in the front.
Oh, so it's in the front now. Okay. Is that your wallet? All right, let's step over here to my car, please. Is there a reason for 2 phones? Are you recording?
Yeah.
Are you recording?
Doesn't matter if I'm recording.
I'd like an answer. You don't have
Well, it
anything
doesn't
from
matter what you
Texas?
like. No.
No?
I don't carry license from Texas.
So you're driving without a license from Texas. That's another
what?
violation.
What violation?
Driving without a license? Is this a license?
Can you read?
Do you understand English?
Can you read?
I can read.
Okay.
Do you have anything provided from the state of Texas for you to be operating a motor vehicle
So you're
on
saying
public roadway? I'm not done.
You're
on
saying
public roadway for the state of Texas.
let me talk.
I'm not done
Let
with
me
my
talk.
question.
You're saying I need a Texas driver's license to drive here.
Do you
That's
have
what-
one? Do you have one issued to you?
That's what I gave you. That's what I'm giving you.
I'm simply asking if you have one issued by
I
the
don't.
state of Texas.
I don't. That's what I use.
Okay. How many kids do you have in the vehicle?
Doesn't matter how many kids you have.
Okay. Is your date of birth? Is there a reason why you gave me this and not your Texas driver's license?
I don't have a Texas driver's license.
Okay.
That's all I'm answering now.
So where are you coming from?
It doesn't matter where I'm coming from.
2 phones necessary?
Yeah. For me, yes. Are you recording?
Yeah, I'm on. That's on. Everything's
That's
on.
good.
Okay. Just stay here and don't move, okay?
Shoes on today, huh?
Huh?
No shoes on today, huh?
I usually carry shoes, but they were
Yeah.
drying, so.
Yeah. I can't walk around barefooted.
Me neither. So,
I
but
got
she,
tender feet.
me neither. But she wanted for me to get out. I don't know why.
Okay.
She was being difficult.
My understanding is you said that when she asked you if you had any weapons in the car.
Any weapons in the vehicle?
Oh
Anything like
yes,
that?
yes, definitely. No, that was after she ordered me out.
Okay. But,
So
but
she's
you're reaching around stuff like that, and you
No,
and
my-
you told
my-
her that there was tons of weapons in the car. What was the wording that you said?
So is she making stuff up now or what?
Everything's recorded, so it doesn't. You know what I mean? That's why you asked me why she was asking you out of the car. That's the reason. That's the reason that was. Okay, so what she's going to do, she's going to write you some tickets for the traffic violations, and you
Some
get on
tickets?
your way. Okay. Well, I don't know which ones. Okay. So that's what
I mean,
it's
she
about.
was following me since all the way over there. I wasn't committing any
Okay.
violations. I mean,
Yeah.
she just, I don't
Everything's
know.
on camera, so
Hopefully.
Yeah. So what at the bottom? Of
I have my
the-
dash cam as well.
Yeah, perfect. So that's even better. So at the bottom of the
yeah,
ticket,
but now I have to go to court and fight
well,
the
that's
bullshit
your,
ticket.
that's your right, and no problem with that. So that's what I'm saying is at the bottom of the citation, there'll be the court, and you can contact them. You can provide them the cameras, all that kind of stuff. You can provide them the footage, whatever evidence that you want that you feel is contrary to what you think happened, and then that they can
what
figure
I
it out
believe,
from there.
okay.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Sure.
So
Why is she so afraid? Why does she need so many?
look, I'm not going to get in. She asked for a supervisor to come here. Listen.
I
to
never
me.
asked for a
Okay,
supervisor.
I didn't say you did. I said she did. I understand what you're doing. Okay, it's obvious to me. Right?
What's
you
obvious?
You say things to try to get under. It's not going to work. All right. So if you want to say that she's trying to be tough and all that stuff, I get it, dude. I know the game. Right? It's not
You
a
know the
big
game,
deal, right?
okay? So it's a game now.
I'm just telling you. I know what's going on. Right?
Okay.
So don't worry about it. We'll get you on your way here in just a second. Just hang tight for us. I actually told you
All right.
that you have every right to record. I haven't stopped you.
But why?
I'm fine with it. I'm recording.
But
You're
why do
recording.
you
I
need
think
to
it's
say
great.
I'm playing a game? It's not a game.
Right, because what you're doing is you're saying things about the officer. I don't know why she's become a cop and things like that.
She started lying.
What I'm telling you is those are all digs to get under skin of police officers. We understand that's a process that people do.
She started lying. You said she got me out because I said there were weapons, and I was already out when she asked me for weapons. So
if you have a complaint, then we can review that later. You're welcome to call up to the police department,
Okay.
file a complaint. They can look at the dash cam video, and if you have a disagreement on that, then that's how that goes. All right.
I know.
So what I'm saying is
I know how this works.
huh?
I already know how this works.
Yeah, I know, and that's why I'm saying the things like that to get under the skin, it ain't gonna work.
I'm not trying to get under their skin. I mean, I'm just trying to be logic here.
Okay, sounds good. Sounds good.
Yeah, and she has a serious issue.
Well, you're welcome to file a complaint. If you have a complaint, it'll all the information for you to contact will be on there, and you can go from there. Okay. We'll be happy to look at it.
You
You don't think I will?
you will, but you won't be happy to look at it.
I'll look at it. I'll look
Okay.
at it. I promise. I'll look at it.
All right.
It doesn't hurt me, right? That's what we're all here about. It's all about.
It won't hurt you.
Do you want me to call you or something afterwards?
No.
Follow up with you.
Well, I don't know if I'm gonna make a complaint. I don't even live here. I'm just passing through.
All right. Where are you from?
Hey, what do you need over there?
Huh.
No. Hey, no, don't talk to him. Why is he asking for?
We'll get there.
I can explain that. So you don't have a driver's license.
Hey,
and
sir,
you
come
don't-
here.
Sir,
No le des.
how do you-
Sir.
I'm explaining why. Is
Sir.
your Rincon? You don't have a valid driver's license.
I do. I just gave it to you.
It's expired.
This
is not a Texas driver's license.
You don't need a Texas driver license to drive here.
So you don't have your
You don't
driver's
need.
license is
You
expired.
don't need a Texas driver's
Okay.
license.
So the reason why I'm asking
How are
to
you law
identify-
enforcement? You don't even know your laws. Oh my God. You need a retrainer, sir.
I hear you. All right. Can you just let her do her job and then we'll get
That's
on
not
with
her
it?
job.
Okay.
That,
I'm not here to argue anything about what jobs are and what jobs aren't.
so you're gonna write citations on every Mexican that comes in here, or every Canadian that drives here that's allowed to drive here.
We write citations for people that break the law.
So I'm breaking the law.
That's what she's saying. She witnessed you break the law. That's the reason she stopped you. Okay?
She's saying I don't have a valid license. She has my license
She
in
says
her
that-
hand.
She says that your license is expired.
Have you looked at it?
I have not looked at it.
And
Look at
you,
it. All right. You do have a Texas driver's license, though, right?
I don't have a Texas driver license.
Sure, they're
I
saying
don't
you
have
do.
a. Who's saying?
The dispatch.
I presented that license, and that's the one I use.
Well, that's
This is
something.
only valid if you have a U.S. identification to go with it.
No.
Not by itself.
You need to look at your transportation codes.
Licencia de conducir from Mexico. This is only valid valid with either
You need to
passport
retrain your Texas transportation
So
codes.
I need some identification. If not, he can't drive off on Texas roadway without a valid driver's license. I'd like to identify wife to see if she has a valid driver's license, so that way she can drive.
His driver's license through Texas is
Expired.
expired. Is it not? Is it like suspended?
Let me check the status.
So, sorry about the sound, guys. Sorry about the sound. Let me know if you can hear me. Thank you. Yeah, she put me over because I turned my signal light before 100 yards or 100 feet, I don't know. But she was following me since way back. She was fishing for something, so she couldn't find anything, so she put me over for something that's not even true. So, and for some reason they need 4 cop cars for backup. I don't know. I need to film always because she ordered me out of the vehicle, and then she asked me if I had any weapons. I said yes. Then she asked what kind of weapons. I didn't answer. And when the sergeant got here, she lied, and she said she got me out because I said I had weapons. So if she can lie on that, imagine what else she lies on. Always record the police, remember, always. No, not only in Laredo, Steve. That's how they train. So not only in Laredo, they lie all over.
Okay, Mr. Lincoln. Do you have a phone number so that way the court can contact you?
No.
No? Okay. Okay, this is yours. Thank you. Okay, court date is September 1st, anytime between 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., okay? Citations, fail to signal within 100 feet, no driver's license, and expired driver's license. Okay?
You're ridiculous, you know that, right?
Sure.
Sure.
I've heard worse.
Sure.
Here to sign is not an admission of guilt, just a promise that you'll take care of it with the court, okay? Any questions?
No, I'll handle you later on.
Okay. Do you recognize this as your signature? Signature?
I won't answer questions.
Okay. So let me give you your copy. You're free to go, okay? All the court information, address, phone number, website, email, if you need to contact the court, is in the back, okay? This is your copy. You have a better day, okay? Be safe.
If there's one thing this video teaches us, it's simple. Never let anyone bully you out of your rights, especially those sworn to uphold them. Ignorant officers counting on fear and confusion were met with firm resistance and a sharp reminder of the law. Keep your camera rolling, know your rights, and never give in to intimidation. Because out here, knowledge isn't just power, it's protection. What happens when exercising your constitutional right meets public paranoia and police uncertainty? In this video, a calm citizen legally open carrying in a public park is swarmed by officers unsure whether they're facing a threat or just a man knowing his rights. Cameras rolling, tension rising. This isn't just a debate over law, it's a showdown between fear and freedom. Stay with us as we witness how far an informed citizen can push back against overzealous policing.
Evening, officer. I trust they called you on the non-emergency number at least. Okay. Well, I told them to use the non-emergency number.
What's going on?
I just had a guy kind of flipping out in the usual progressive way that somebody here was exercising their Second Amendment rights. He wasn't aware that it was legal to carry with a permit in a park like this.
You're doing this just to...
Oh, all right, just...
I mean, you got your GoPro on, you got your phone.
Yeah, we're here to film the events and...
You got a YouTube channel or anything like that?
Actually, sure. I'll actually be nice and give you a card to it.
Sure.
That way you can put it in your report.
It's not going to be a report.
Okay. You don't think there needs to be, then that's your prerogative.
What report would you think we should take?
Nothing that I'm concerned about. Well, nothing that I would think of. It's just I know sometimes y'all like to have reports for productivity, just to pass up the chain to show that you're a good officer.
Yeah. He didn't call y'all here, though.
Yeah.
You're right. Somebody called us, and obviously we
You'll
will call the police. We
understand
respond.
that this day and age, with all these active shooters that are going on, y'all are at a park. We know what y'all are doing. A lot of people don't understand the laws, but it's a cause for concern. There's people up here with kids. No one knows what your mental state is. No one knows what your plan is. Okay, y'all understand that, right?
All right, which is for its worth why I'm not don't have a rifle or anything like that.
But I mean, look at what's happened over the past 10 years with active shooters.
Right, and well, if you remember, this day and age, we're seeing a lot of attacks on just journalists trying to cover events like this, which is why I'm open carrying rather than concealed carrying.
We have absolutely no problem with you doing what you're doing.
Right.
But you're doing this to do exactly what you're doing, and you and I both know that, okay? You're
trying no, sir, this is not an audit. This is just me here because we were, one of our friends who's filming the event was concerned it might not go well for him.
Let us finish, and then we'll come talk to you. Okay?
So that's honestly all there is to this. I open carry.
Everybody has a political view. Everybody's got their constitutional rights. But you and I both know that you came here for the sole purpose: put your GoPro on your head, get your phone in your hand, and strap your gun on your chest with your Trump shirt to instigate, possibly, and antagonize.
No, sir.
That is my opinion, and I'm entitled to my opinion.
Yes, sir, you are.
Okay? You may have the right to do what you're doing, but sometimes that right, although you have it, it just, why? For doing exactly what you're doing, because you're going to put this on YouTube later, you're going to get your views, and you're going to do all that, and that's fine. Okay? That's your right. But these people have a right to peacefully assemble and do what they're doing.
Correct, and I'm
not some dude walking around them filming their event with a 45 strapped to his chest and a 6-inch or 7-inch knife on his hip.
5-inch. I keep it bar legal, if you must know.
I mean, I'm just telling you how it is, what I'm thinking, okay? We're not going to sit here, we're not going to attempt to identify you, because I'm sure you won't do that. But we were going to ask you to remain peaceful.
Absolutely, sir.
Don't antagonize, don't fraternize, don't involve yourself with these individuals. Just do what you're doing and let it be. If they antagonize you, then call us and we'll try to help you. If not, we're just going to stand here and make sure the peace is kept.
Absolutely, sir. And what is your non-emergency number if we do have an issue?
I'll give you a card.
Thank you.
Are all of y'all together?
No, sir.
Me and him are journalists from a Norwegian newspaper.
And just for what it's worth, officer, if I was trying to draw y'all here, I would be a lot more flamboyantly dressed.
Yeah. I get it, man. I mean, everybody's, it's just, you know, I'm pro-gun,
right.
I mean, I get it. Like,
because what's worth, 9 out of 10 events we go to, a GoPro and a sidearm doesn't draw any attention.
yeah. It's just, this day and age, with everything that happens in this country, with all the active shooters, you never, I mean, who's to say that you were like, hey, I'm going to walk into this park, pretend like I'm here for
if you want
reason, and then I'm just going to start shooting.
If you want the answer to that, because I'm open carrying.
Yeah.
If you look at the psyche of those who are actually criminally deranged, they like to keep everything hidden until they go full psycho, because it gives the biggest shock value.
Yeah. Do you know what this Texas law is in regards to open carry?
You mean 3802, 3806?
I don't know it. I'm asking you. Do you know it?
Well, yes, sir.
How are you supposed to wear and present your firearm?
It's either when you're open carrying the pistol, it has to be either a belt holster or a shoulder holster.
I believe.
Yeah, you can't just have it kind of loosely in your pocket.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead. Okay. So, have you actually made it inside the city park and you're walking around the park?
Is that going to be an issue if I am?
I'm just asking. Have you? I mean, from what they said, they have. Right now, I'm making sure that we don't. I'm not aware if we have any specific. This is city property.
Correct.
This is maintained and owned by the city of Webster. Obviously, tax dollars pay for that, so it's public property. But we also have different types of rules and whatnot. And I'm not going to tell you. I'm not getting it. I'm not trying to make this any more than it needs to be. But if it's clearly posted.
Well, to help you with your job, sir.
Area, so we don't plan to be on the actual platform.
Yeah,
yes, they have that reserved.
Verified it that they have actually.
Yeah, they have that reserved. I'm well aware of that.
Whether or not they
We're just going to be on the perimeter.
Yeah, we're just going to be on the perimeter of
She
that.
said they rented it out. So
Yeah, I'm
we'll
double
trust the
checking.
word,
Okay.
We're supposed to know. We're supposed to know about it.
Right. Well, they actually put the reserve sign up, so I'm quite sure they have.
Did y'all know that there was an event going on here?
Well, yes, we came here to film it.
I just, like I said, man, you can do whatever you want. It's annoying. Like if I was here with my family and friends, I would be annoyed that some guy is walking around.
Well, in my opinion, in this day and age, we live in an era where people voluntarily give up too much of their rights because they're afraid of hurting other people's feelings, and that's.
I'm not going to disagree with you,
Okay.
bud, but you see what we do for a living, right? I mean.
Yes, and I do support the blue, and I do thank you for your service. We're very stringent on the only thing, which is that you honor your oath at all times, which you are doing an excellent job of. You disagree with me personally, but you're allowing me my rights, and that's going to look very. And I will do everything I can to make sure I convey that to people on social media. That Webster
I'm
is a
sure
professional.
That me and you have a lot of the same opinions on politics.
We probably have quite a few in common. And for what it's worth, if they start getting...
Is it just y'all four together?
No, they're not.
Do you mind just telling me what your first name is? I'm not going to ask you your last name, just so we can.
You can
talk.
call me Kenny.
I'm Corporal Sprinkles. This is Officer Hadaway. Kenny.
Thomas.
Mm-hmm.
We are not with them. We are Norwegian journalists.
Oh,
okay.
We are not with them.
Welcome.
Thank you. Yes,
All right.
We just observe.
Are y'all here specifically for the election and what's going on and everything?
Yeah, we are.
Boy,
We are doing a story about.
how is ours compared to y'all's, huh?
It's very different. Very interesting. We are doing a story about.
You're telling me. All right. Well, welcome. How long y'all been here?
Here in Texas just a couple of days. I'm based in New York. So I live in
Okay. All right. Kenny and I'm sorry,
Thomas.
Thomas. We appreciate y'all. Y'all don't know how we stand politically, but everybody has the right to be safe, feel safe, and do things without the fear. And completely agree with you wanting to exercise your rights.
Correct.
We're out
And
here pressing the issue, okay?
just for what it's worth, personally, part of the reason we're here is they start going on a rant about defunding the police. We want to make sure we record that and put it on YouTube everywhere.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, that's fine. So I take it with the. Do you have a CHL?
Yes, sir.
Good. Okay. You don't like carrying it concealed. You like putting it out there like that?
Correct. For the same reason y'all do.
Sure. Okay. All right. Well,
And-
I have an officer who's pretty familiar with the proper way and the non-proper way to wear and display your handgun if you're going to openly carry it like that.
If you want to send him by, I'd be happy to talk to him.
Per him. I mean, like I said, I'm not familiar with it because I don't have to worry about that law in regards to the way
Okay.
I carry it. Okay. I've been a cop for almost 15 years, and I wear a gun every day at work. I don't wear a gun off duty. I'm sick of wearing a gun. But he's coming over here, and he may or may not have some insight for you. And
Okay.
you
Well,
got any other questions for us? Well, in the meantime.
No, sir.
All right.
yes, sir.
Cool.
And I appreciate your professionalism, that you're honoring your oath even though you disagree with me personally.
All right, bud.
So you have a great night, sir.
All right.
What this video proves is simple. Courage backed by knowledge can turn intimidation into empowerment. When you know your rights, you don't flinch. You stand your ground and force accountability right back into the spotlight. Let this be a wake-up call. The badge doesn't place anyone above the Constitution. Record everything, challenge everything, and never let fear silence your freedom. Because at the end of the day, the loudest voice in any encounter should always be the law. And you. Imagine spending a peaceful day fishing, exercising your lawful right to open carry, when suddenly, an unexpected twist. Out of nowhere, a familiar face appears. A man you've known for over 20 years, now wearing a badge and pointing a gun at you, as if your mere presence is a threat. In today's video, we witness a shocking transformation of friendship into tyranny and explore the chilling moment when ignorance of the law collides with personal history. Stick around, because this one hits harder than you'd ever expect.
Have your gun out, man. Dude, I don't, but what? Why? Why? Yeah, well, I was going fishing, but there's no point in coming at me.
This is the point I realized who he was
Dude,
by his name tag.
what's your name? Dude. Bubba Schnibbin.
That's right.
Welcome to Michael Taylor.
Michael Taylor, how's it going, man?
I'm good, brother.
It's been a minute.
Yeah, dude.
So what's going on?
Dude, you looking at it, dude.
Alright, hang on a second.
Right there. Dude, you know me. Dude, I went to high school with you, bro. Dude, that's crazy, man. The guy I went to high school with just had a gun almost ready to shoot me when I'm clearly next to my fishing pole, dude. Come on, dude.
Listen to what I'm saying, okay? I see what you're doing. You're fishing.
Yeah, I know, dude.
I understand you're allowed to.
Dude, we're friends, dude. We're friends.
I understand. Listen, just listen to me. We got a call.
I get people are gonna call because guess what? It's not normal.
All right, we got a call.
You specifically, as a friend of mine,
Okay. And how do I know that, Mike? I haven't seen you in 20 years.
dude. You didn't even come out here trying to talk to me like I'm a person, bro.
Okay. Sure I did. Of course I did.
No, you didn't. Your gun drawn, bro.
That's right. That's right.
Is that how you treat people?
Mike,
Is that how you treat people?
you're gonna be unreasonable, Mike.
Then you can walk, dude. If I'm gonna be unreasonable, then you can kick rocks, bro. Kick rocks. Don't worry about how I got here. Don't worry about how I got here, bro. I have respect for you, bro.
Just keep your hands up.
Dude, I have respect for you, bro. And you just lost it all 20 years later. You just lost it because you just fucking decided to point a gun at me, dude. Dude, get out of here, dude. Leave me alone. You know who I am? Kick rocks, bro. Kick rocks. Kick rocks, bro. Get out.
Just keep your hands up.
Get out of here, dude.
If you want to put
I'm not gonna talk,
them on
dude.
here, if you want to put them on here, it's fine.
901, 151. What law did I break, bro?
Okay.
What law did I break?
If you were walking on the bridge.
Law, what law? It doesn't matter where I'm going. It says going to, returning from. I can walk from Key West all the way to Tallahassee if I want.
Okay.
You can't.
You have your phone stuff with you? You have everything with you?
Look, bro, it's right.
I see it right now.
The problem that I got is that I know who you are, and you're like, I try to have respect for law enforcement, and because I know you of 20 years, and we went to high school, and you've got your gun out ready to shoot somebody that's not even breaking the law, you're a piece of dude. Get the out of here. Kick rocks, bro. Get the out of here, dude. Get out. Well, all right. Well, we can sit here for the next 6 hours, dude. Because guess what?
Go ahead and fish.
I'm gonna fish all day long.
I hope you catch something. I hope you catch dinner or something or snacks,
Dude,
whatever, man.
You can kick rocks.
What kind of Glock you carrying?
Don't worry about what the.
Okay.
Get the out of here, dude.
What is the issue, Mike?
You, Brian Schnibbin.
That's me.
Brian Schnibbin, the guy that I play baseball with.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, the guy that I knew from fucking high school, the guy I knew from middle school, the guy we grew up together, dude. And you're the one that came out here ready to shoot somebody. For what?
All right, Mike.
For obeying the law?
Okay.
So you can rocks. I hope this is your sergeant because you're gonna get your whole department. That's.
I'm just trying to figure out how you got here, man.
Don't worry about how the here. It's going to and returning from. I can walk from here to where I live. And because you guys already know who I am, you're going to go ahead and put it through David, NCIC, FCIC, just like they've already done it for the other 167 times.
You took time, law enforcement?
Dude, They've ran my name for doing nothing unlawful over 160 times.
You've known about David and whatever.
Oh, I know. Why? Because they're violating my rights, my civil rights. And you came out here ready to shoot somebody over their civil rights. You swore an oath to protect what I'm doing. Yeah. And you're the one that came out here with your gun drawn. I get it. I get it. Yeah, not my protection. Dude, I was talking to this guy. Have I been uncivil? I've been talking to these people. Have I been uncivil? I haven't hurt anybody. People got butthurt and they decided to call. I don't care if they get butthurt. It's how you respond. And how did you respond? Is that a good manner?
I walk up and I see a gentleman.
Yeah, a gentleman sitting here not doing anything other than fishing. You can kick rocks. What's your name and badge number, sir? I'm not doing nothing. My hands are up. What's your name and badge number? Sir, what is my hands are clearly clear to the sky. What is your name? What is your name and badge number? I don't care. We're not going to talk over each other. What's your name and badge number?
Sean Rudy. Daytona Beach Shores.
Badge number.
SH42.
You can kick rocks. You can kick rocks because I'm not doing anything unlawful.
Nobody said you were, sir.
So then kick the dude. It was bullshit that this guy, I know this guy from high school, and he comes out here with his gun drawn, and then you come out here trying to help. What are you helping with? What are you facilitating with right now? Neither one of y'all are helping me defend my rights right now. If I wasn't hurting anybody,
We're just making sure that nothing else happens, man.
nothing else gonna happen, dude. I was sitting here fishing. I was having a great day up until you decided to come out here with your gun drawn. And I know you. So get out of here. Get out of here, dude. Bye. Bye. Hey, at this point.
I'm just gonna hang out here for a little bit. All right. That's all. I'm not stopping you. Do your thing, man.
Your piece.
All right. Okay. You have that.
Dude. Shit, dude.
You have that right.
Wait. You know this is gonna go on Facebook now. You know it is. It was a that you did to somebody you knew.
Not the first time, man.
Yeah, I know. It won't be the last time because it seems like that's just a repetitive.
I haven't seen you in a minute, bro.
You don't need to see me in 20 years. You just have to treat somebody like a human being, dude. A human being. Dude, I'm not doing nothing. My hands have been up. Yeah, kick rocks. Get the out of here. Bye.
All right, Mike. Take care.
Yeah, see you later. Kick rocks, dude. My goal is not to hurt anybody. And you guys are all worried about me and I didn't do. Get the out of here. Shut the here. Bye. Bye. Have a great day. See you later. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. Up until I had a gun. Bye. Bye. See you later. Bye. Have a great day. I want the incident report number. I want the incident report number. I want the incident report number. I'm gonna have both of them.
It'll be under your name at the PD all day long.
No, I want it right now. If not, send your sergeant out here. Send a lieutenant.
Let me get it.
Dude, homeboy's all paranoid about me walking up, and I'm like, dude, I've got no ill will towards anybody. If you watch any one of the 400 videos I've got on YouTube about me doing this across the state of Florida, you see I have no ill will. But for some reason, cops decide they have one of some ill will, like this knucklehead that I've known for over 20 years. I went to high school, middle school, played baseball with him, and he comes out with his gun drawn like I'm some kind of criminal. Obviously, he hasn't been taught the law. And then the fact that we're friends and he knows the activism. The fact that he knows the activism I do because we're friends on Facebook, there's no reason he doesn't know. There's no reason why he doesn't know I go out and open carry throughout the state of Florida.
Well, I just said if you're hunting, fishing, or camping, you can open carry.
I know. Obviously, he doesn't know.
It's not an issue.
Yeah, it's an issue when he's got his gun drawn ready to shoot me.
You have it on camera. I have it on camera.
Yeah, we're gonna have that, and we're gonna have all the fucking whatever. At this point, dude, you and get the dude. Bye. Here. Dude, unless you want to make it worse, I would recommend that you tell this guy here. He's bothering me. At this point, there's a Florida statute that says harassment of a fisherman, a hunter, or anything.
Nobody's harassing you. You can go
Hey, sir, I need your name and badge number because I'm gonna get that camera that you just took the picture of. Thank you very much. Solo Yacker, don't forget hit that like, share, and that subscribe button. What's your name? Badge number?
Sergeant Castellano. We don't have badge numbers, man.
ID number. Payroll number. What was that?
430.
Thank you very much. And what?
Be safe, all right?
Daytona Beach Shores?
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
What's the real danger here? A peaceful man fishing or a badge-wearing old friend who forgot his oath and drew a gun out of fear? This wasn't about safety. This was about ego, power, and a twisted sense of authority. Let this be a wake-up call. No matter how long you've known someone, when they choose the badge over the people, they show you exactly who they are. Stay sharp, stay recording, and never let fear silence your rights. Because once you bow your head, they'll never stop pushing you down.